Air signs, welcome back to my channel, guys. This is So True You Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it, guys. All your likes, all your subscribes, all your positive comments, guys. Thank you so much. This is going to be the end of the month erotic energy reading, air signs. I'm losing my mind for a minute. So this is going to be the end of the month erotic energy reading for the air signs that's watching the videos. I know I did the beginning of the month erotic energy reading, and I'm going to do the end of the month, okay? This month just went by so fast. I had so much going on. Air signs, you know, so things just got busy and I almost forgot. I said I was doing the beginning and the end of the month, and I'm supposed to be working on some other readings too. I just got a little busy, guys, but we got them out. We got them, you know. Pisces, I did this. All right, let's get started. Let's finish this month up. Alright, air signs. Remember, it's not going to resonate with all the air signs watching the video, guys. So, if you don't get a message, you're going to have to come see me for a private reading. That's all I'm going to tell you, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. You know, it's just not meant for you. I read differently, I guess, you know. Then that means you're just not feeling the way I read, alright? Alright, air signs, let's get started. Let's shift this a little bit. Alright, remember the first card is your ego. So, what's going on, air signs, in the end of January here? Oh, air signs, you feeling good. You sit on top of the world, air signs. So I think air signs are just feeling, there's some air signs here that's just feeling like they're feeling good. Your ego is feeling good. Your personality, you feel like you sit on top of the world, air signs. You got this. All right, air signs, look at you. Running things. Okay, air signs. Look at you. All right. Well, what you thinking about? Where your memory at? Where your mind at, air signs? What you thinking about towards this end of the month? You thinking about the Queen of Air. So, you know what? I said I wasn't doing reversals, guys, but I'm going to read this in a reverse. You know, to me, when the Queen of Air, when she sit like this, air signs, I feel like can't nobody tell you nothing. That's how I feel. I've been thinking about a time when maybe nobody couldn't tell you nothing. You know, that's where your memory was at, maybe your past memory. But I don't think you're thinking like that no more. Maybe there was a time, air signs, when nobody could tell you nothing. But now I think you are a little bit more open. I think whoever filming this video, whoever watching this, air signs, you sitting on top of the world and you open. You open to other ideals that's going on. Like, yeah, you know, you sitting on top of the world, but, you know, you listening and you're open. And it's not like can't nobody tell you anything. You listening, okay? You listening. Or you thinking about a time when you were, when you were sitting, you know, when you were open and able to hear, you know, I don't know, hear things better, hear a situation for what it was. Because right now, you feeling good, air signs. All right. Well, where your mind going to lead you to with this situation? Where your mind leading you to? It's leading you to. It's leading you to death. It's leading you to let some things go. You know, maybe some old ways of thinking. You know, some old ways of doing. Like I said, I felt like, I said I wasn't reading them in reverse, but I did read it in reverse. Like I said, I felt like there was a point where nobody couldn't tell you nothing, air signs, and you're not like that no more. Like maybe you letting that old way go. Death means letting something old go, thinking in a new way. So maybe your mind is leading you to thinking in a new way, to letting go of something that was holding you back, an old way of thinking, of thinking like people couldn't tell you nothing, like you wouldn't listen to nothing, like air signs, like, but now you open to listening, you letting that you go, that old way, and that's where your mind leading you to this change, to whatever's happening here, air signs. You related to where you feel it, love, career, you know, relationships, wherever you feel it, but I think your mind is leading you, you know, you're going to go in that direction, air sign. You like, you know, I'm not going to be that way that I used to be, and I'm moving in this new direction, all right? And I think what mood you in right now is you free. You know what? You free. And that's exactly where your mind said you was going to. You not being told. You let it go. You let it go. Whatever it was, air signs, that old way of doing or thinking, you know, you let that go. And you free now. You free to move on in a new direction. And that's where your mood is at. You is moving on, air signs. And go ahead. It felt like whoever going through this, whatever this is, it felt like it just was, at one point, it was just a lot. You know, it was a lot, and I don't know what it was, but I think it was heavy. It was a lot for you. Your mindset was just stuck, and when you let it go and let that old way go, you feel free now. Everything is free. You just feel like you could just move and flow freely through whatever this is that you're going through. Okay, and I think What's on your heart right now, air signs, is the 4 of water. Okay, so this is I'm reading this in reverse too, air signs, because it's time for me to read them in reverses, right? This was in a reverse. I feel like reading this one is in reverse. Okay, so air signs, when it sit like this at the 4 of water, I feel like what was on your heart was maybe being alone, maybe working through some stuff alone. Like this, when I see this card, I feel like there's somebody here that was like, I got this. I can handle this on my own. I got it. You know, not really needing nobody help. You independent. You didn't really need nobody. You know, you got you. And I think sometimes with this card sitting in the upright, it could also be like a bit, when you too independent and people be trying to help you, air signs, sometimes people get a little standoffish because you look like you don't need no help, or you act like you don't need nobody help. You independent, you got this, you know, and that could be a turnoff. Maybe there's somebody here that like you or want to get to know you, but you so independent, you don't need that help. But maybe you're not thinking like that no more, air signs, because like I said, what's on your heart is maybe not being that independent, opening up, allowing somebody to come in, allowing somebody to be different. You know, you're not thinking on that like, I got this. Maybe you're not trying to be independent no more. Maybe you want to be with someone now. And that's what's on your heart. Not being independent, air sign. Being with somebody that's going to be there for you. That's going to help you while you are independent. You know, you're going to still be independent with somebody, but they can help you and you help them and y'all be independent together. How about that, air signs? And I think that's what you're going through in this situation. I think when it comes to your health, air signs, we got the Knight of Fire. So I think when it comes to some of our air signs, when it comes to our health, I think, you know, what can I say when it comes to somebody's health? You know, it's hard for me to read health cards, but I know some people do. But I feel like when it comes to whoever is reading me and feeling me on this, I feel like you move quick when it comes to your health. Like, you know, you don't really want to hear what's going on. I'm not saying there's some air signs that's on their health, but whoever this is, there's this feeling here, somebody that's like, they don't really want to hear what's going on. It's like, tell it to the back of my behind, you know, I'm moving fast. Like, you know what's going on, but you don't want to hear it. It's quick, in and out. Like, you could tell me, but I'm gone. Like, you, it's like, oh, I didn't hear it because I was moving so fast. And you knew doggone well you was moving that fast. Like, I don't think you want to hear the news, or you don't want to hear what's going on when it comes to your health. That type of thing. You heard it. Okay, been there, done that. I know. I got to go get a checkup. Yep, but you still moving on with whatever's got to go on in your future. You still moving on with whatever this new situation is, air signs. That's what I'm feeling here when it comes to your health. Let's see how society looking at the situation here in this end of the month here in January. I feel like this is the moon. Society can't see everything. That's how I feel. Society is looking like they see illusions. Society see you. Society see you, but they don't see everything. That's how I feel. I don't know if was that in the reverse? It might not have been. Whether it was, this the way I'm going to read it, okay? I think how I feel like this is how society see. They see you because you see you. Because the moon is like an illusion. The path is not really clear, but they don't really see you. They don't know which way you're going, air sign. That's how I feel. Like, yes, they see you. Maybe you move so fast. That's why they don't see you. Like, but they see you, but they don't know what you're doing. That's what it is. They see you, but they don't see what path you're going down. It's like, okay, we see you, air sign, but we don't see you. That type of feeling here, air signs. Because some of my air signs, you know, y'all be out there, y'all be doing your thing, you know, being around a lot of people and stuff. And so people do see you, but they don't really see which way you're going in the situation. That's how I feel. All right. When it comes to the end, I guess how we going to end these week out here is this end of the week. End of the month. I'm sorry. We're going to end it with the Ace of Water. I think we're going to end it satisfied. That's how I feel here. I feel like with the Ace, this is the One of Water. So I feel like somebody is satisfied with what they get in here. Like, to me, I feel like whatever happens here, you happy with what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, you happy with the way your path is going. Even if people don't see your path, you happy. You got it. You got exactly what you was waiting for. I don't know if that her ships is coming in, like she biting her bottom lip, but like whatever this is, it's good for you, air signs. Like, you good with it. You good with this new person, this new job, this new career, you know, related where you want, air sign. But whatever's going on here, I feel like you got exactly, your ships is coming in. That's how it's going to end. You're going to end getting exactly what you wanted. Freedom to move freely. You know, whether people see you moving in that direction or not, I think that's which way you're going. All right. I think some of our spiritual tendencies, and they wrap the end of this month in January up. Some of the spiritual tendencies is we got the devil. Ooh. Spiritually, okay, with the devil here, I'm gonna read this like maybe. And there's some air signs here. This is erotic card, so I'm gonna put this more on erotic just because of the way. You know why I'm putting this more erotic? I'm gonna tell you why. Because the card before that, she was biting her lip, right? So I do feel like there's some air signs here that's trying to get, you know, really open sexually. Like that, I'm feeling this on a more spiritually, yes, spiritually and sexually. Like I feel like spiritually you opening yourself up to some different things sexually. That's how I feel. And maybe that's what you was waiting on, your ships to come in. Somebody that will be open, like this devil type, like somebody that be open to do some of this stuff that other people might have thought was awful, you know, or the devil, or some people just wasn't open and you was open. Like you know, that's where your spiritual tendencies is leading you to learn about maybe a side of yourself that you didn't even know that you had, air sign, like this devil side of you, this freaky side. I don't know. That's the feeling I'm getting here, all right? Okay? When it comes to work, and to wrap up this end of the month, when it comes to work, air signs, I think you waiting on a message, you know? I think you wait on a message, whether it was in the reverse or not. I feel like you still waiting on maybe the message is coming at the end of the month. You know, if it was in the reverse, maybe you're not waiting no more. Maybe you're going to get your message. But I feel like you're waiting on this message. Like, this is somebody looking over some documents here. I just feel like there's a message coming with this card. And I don't know. This is the 7 of Earth. So it could be you wait on a practical, grounded message. Like something that's really going to come in that's going to help financially. That may help you financially. I feel like, to me, this will always remind me of somebody that's looking over their financial papers. But I just feel like this is you waiting on something that's going to help you financially, you know? That's the feeling I'm getting here with work. And I think you hope in the end of the month that you can get a time out with the Hermit. Like you hope, air signs, that you have a time out so that you could take a time out, a moment to breathe, a moment to relax, a moment to make sure that you're moving in the right direction, air signs, you know. When you get this message, you know, you're going to take a time out to make sure you move in the right direction. And I think that's what it is. You're waiting on a message. There's some air signs that's waiting on something when it come to work. They wait on a message, and after they get this message, there's a time out. Because you got to, after this message is going to be, you're going to make a decision which way you want to go, I think. Whether it was in the reverse or not, when you do get to, because if it was in the reverse, that means the message is here. And now you really taking this time out to decide. But there still might be some people that's still waiting on a message. And then there's some air signs that's already got the message. And now you taking the time out to decide which way to go. I think it's going to be difficult. The difficulties is going to be at the end of January. The difficulties, air signs, is knowing that you got this. That you getting what you want with the Empress. You know your worth. That shouldn't be difficult, air signs. Y'all all about balance. Just maybe, I don't know, air signs. I got a feeling here like, I don't know, like maybe you waiting on this message, a career move, a step up. It may not have been the message that you wanted. So after you take a moment to decide which way you're going to go from here, you may, for a slight moment, air signs, you may forget your worth at the end of the month. Like, you may forget who you are, but don't forget who you are. It's going to be difficult remembering that you balance things out, that you know your worth, that you still got this. Whether you got that position or not, you still stand tall, air signs. You still have your worth, okay? People still look up to you, air signs. There's still people beneath you in your position. I feel like this is some people that's related to job, okay? So, all right, air signs. I hope this related with you guys. I don't know if I'm doing these readings next month. I say that, you know me, Pisces. Don't know which way to go here. But we'll see, air signs. We'll see if I do these readings next month. Thank you guys so much. And I am going to see you guys next month with the sexual readings. All right, bye, guys.